Hello Radiance lovers, you're welcome to the tutorial by the Radiance Fashion Creations. So in this video what I'll be showing you is how to make this ruffle turban. Um that is the name I could call it now. All these are the materials we're going to be using for this tutorial. I have my rustic fabric here, I love using rustic. So I'm very sorry if you can't be able to get rustic in your area, but you can use other materials like shiny pearl to make this design, but rustic is the perfect. It's perfect. You can also use dushes. There is this stretchy dushes. You can also make use of it. So you'll be needing like 1.5 yard for this design. You can also make use of 2 yards if you want to manage your fabric. Maybe you have 1.5 yard, but to have enough, your 2 yards will be okay. All right. So these are the materials. Just like I said, rustic. I also have need my thread, matching thread and my safety pin. So I'll be making use of my safety pin. Now I will explain to you how I got this. Okay, so for the body of the turban, we have cut out 40 inches. 40 inches for the edge circumference side, 40 inches. I folded into two now. I have 20, 20. 40 inches for the edge circumference side by 45 inches for the length. 40 inches for the edge circumference side, and make sure you use the stretchy part by 45 inches for the length. And for the V-shaped band, I have from here to here, I have 16 inches, 17 inches by 13 inches. 17 inches by 13 inches into two places because it's going to be a V-shaped band. So into two places, and I have my handle here. I love using handle on my turban so that it can fit all heels. So and I use the stretchy part. That is why I cut out 8 inches. I don't really like it when the handle is too bulky at the back or is too long. So I use 8 inches for the stretchy part. So if your hole is not stretchy at this side, make sure you use more than 8 inches, maybe like 11 to 12, 11 to 13 inches for the length. But if it's stretchy and you want it small, just like I like it, you can make it 8 inches that I cut out. 8 inches by 6 inches into two places. So for this, I will explain to you what I will be using it for. I cut out, it's also a stretchy rustic and a stretchy part of the rustic I cut out. So the length of this is 24 inches by 1 inch, 24 inches by 1 inch. I cut it out in 8 places. So the reason why I'm using blue is because my material was not enough and I had to improvise because this is not going to, you are going to know what I will use it for when you get to, when we get there. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Let me first start with the band. I think I have a video. Let me just finish everything here so that I won't be sending another video. Forget to send a video on it. So for the band, you take one like this. So the stretchy part, which is 17 inches part. Now I have a weaving machine. Now I'm not going to stress myself again. So if you don't have a weaving machine, I'll have my weaving machine. I'll just weave these parts before I form a false split. But if you don't have weaving machine, you just do it the way I've been doing it. You eye this part, or first eye this like this, fold it into two, and sew straight. The same applies to the second band. And after you have sew straight, when you have folded it into two, so use it to form the first band, the first split. I've sewn it like I've weave it. So just form the first plate just like this. You fold it like this, and if you don't weave it, just fold the rough edge into two like this. First secure the first edge, the rough edge, before you form the first plate. I hope you understand. So I've already formed the first plate. I just sewn it. So you like 1.5 inch, almost 2 inches. 1.5 inch, almost 2 inches. So after you form the first plate, you turn it to the right side now, and then you take another one on it, cover where you sewed. I don't like repeating this all the time, but because of the new beginners, I mean those most, and then most of the time, most people don't know how to. Many people don't know how to make V-shape band. It won't lay very well, so I'll be teaching you how to do that in this video. Now, you fold the second plate. Make sure it covers the first line. Okay, let me show you how how I'm going to do it on my machine, sewing machine. First plate, I'm going to form the second plate. You leave about 1 inch space like this, and you fold like about 2 inches on it. So where you fold the last part, you see, you can see the trace, this trace. So where you fold, you just sew. The same way you form the second plate, the same way you will form the third plate and the fourth plate, like that, till you finish everything. So if you know how you can pick your something, your plate might not pick up to 1.5. I mean, might not pick up to two inches, and it depends on the space you want between your plates. So please get that clear. Get it clear if you are beginners. That is why I'm trying to take my time to explain this. So the next thing now I'm going to show you is how you can lay your V shape very well. How you can lay it on each other very well. So after you have formed the two plates, so if you are beginner, if it might not be easy for you to be folding and sew. Because I'm used to it, that is why it is very easy for me to sew. So you might need your office pins. So by the time you fold one plate, you hold it with your office pin in 2 or 3 places. Then you can take it to your sewing machine and sew. So that is how you can do it easily. Now, to form the V shape, you must cut at least 17 inches. I mean, at least 16 inches, 16 to 17 inches for your length. If you are forming a perfect V shape. So it depends on the plate you want to form. You can make it one plate, you can make it two plates. But what I'm concerned about is the length. If you want to make a perfect V shape, so you must cut at least 16 inches, 16 to 17 inches is okay. So when you fold it, don't fold it like small like this. If you fold it small like this, it won't lay very well. Take it very well. That's why you cut enough fabric. Take it very well inside, maybe at least 7 inches or 7 to 6 inches is okay. 7 to 6 inches is okay. It will be perfect. So take it inside. Where I'm folding, oh, you see where I measured. So when you take it to the part, this place, the end there must reach the end here, and this end there must finish at this end there. So that is why you need to take like 7 inches, fold like lap it by 7 inches or 6 inches. I hope you are getting me well, very well now. Don't mind me. There is it here. So okay, so make sure you sew. Just look at the way I'm sewing. Let me see what I measured. I think I have 6 inches. Let me increase it a little bit so that I can have a perfect V shape. So you just sew. Now you want to sew, you sew like V shape. I can't see my chalk now. You sew like you see how I'm going to sew it. Just watch me. So when you are sewing, make sure you use your hand so that it won't sew in a long way. So you sew it V shape. Then you turn it to this other hand so that you can stop here. And now we have formed our V shape. So without even lay it on the body of the turban, you see how it has already laid very well. So don't struggle with that again. All right now, so you get the yeah. You trim out the excess and fold it into two to get the center of the band. Then you can now attach it to the body of your turban. I hope that is clear. All right, thank you. After you have formed the V shape, set this aside and move on. Let us move on to the body of the turban. Now fold into two by the 20 inches into 40 inches into two. Don't forget we are using the stretchy part for the 40 inches. So fold it into two. We have 20 inches. Now we will need your chalk. We need your chalk and your temple. Want to do something on our turban. Now what I'm going to do is to measure 2 inches. Measure 2 inches. 2 inches like this. You will measure it straight. Just measure it straight. So after the 2 inches, take it and measure 4 inches. 4 inches, measure 4 inches, 4 inches. You can also measure 5 inches, but because my material is not that enough, that is why I want to measure 4 inches. So measure 4 inches. Hope you are getting me now. Measure 4 inches. So again, another 4 inches, another 4 inches. So for 4 inches till you reach the down part. Hope you get me clear. So when you just mark the both side, this side and this other side, like by the time you open it up, you open the 40 inches up, you have your mark on this part. So what the reason why I said you should mark it is that so that you can have a straight line when you are working on it. So make sure you take your time to mark it. Use a ruler to straighten everything. So let me go off the camera to do this and come to show you the next thing to do. Okay, you need your chalk and your temple to do this. So from the first end like this, you take your temple and measure to 2 inches. From here to here, you measure 2 inches straight. You see, measure 2 inches straight. So after you measure 2 inches, you going to measure 4 inches. 4 inches. You go ahead to measure 5 inches. But I'm just trying to manage my material. So 4 inches is okay for me. So after the 2 inches here, measure 4 inches. So after the 4 inches, measure half inch. Half inch or 1 inch. So it's 1/2 inch is okay. Measure half inch. Half inch straight. But as for me, oh, okay, let me finish what I'm saying. So after you measure 2 inches, measure 4 inches. After you measure 4 inches, measure half inches. Then continue with 4 inches, half inch, 4 inches, half inch, 4 inches, half inch. You finish everything. But as for me, I don't have patience to take my tip and begin to measure and rule and all those things. So what I did is that I started with this 2 inches. So I've already measured that 2 inches straight. So this is what I'll be doing. I'll take it to my sewing machine. I'll take it to my sewing machine and fold it. Since I want to measure 4 inches, that means 2 inches will be on top and 2 inches will be under. So that means I just need 2 inches on top here. So I will be working on it on my sewing machine. So that means from the 2 inches that I measure away from the edge, so here is the 2 inches, and the 2 inches from the 2 inches here and 2 inches here. I hope you understand me. Please try to understand me. This is what I was trying to say. Um, 2 inches here, which is the because of we want to attach it to the V shape. So on that 4 inches, after 4 inches, you measure half inch. You measure 4 inches. You measure half inch till you measure everything, and you rule it. You rule it straight so that when you take it to your sewing machine, you can easily sew it. But I can't pass through those stress. So what I said I want to do for my own, no, you can do that one. I said the first method. The second method I said I want to do is that I'll measure 2 inches like this, and 4 inches is the one that will follow the 2 inches. So I'll take it to my sewing machine. I will fold it like this, still having my 2 inches, still having my 2 inches. This is the 2 inches. So for the 4 inches, for me to fold, I supposed to fold it like this and sew it with the 4 inches. But for me to do it very well, I'll fold 2 inches like this. This is the 2 inches we left. So I'll take it to my sewing machine this way and sew straight, following the 2 inches. So that means I have 2 inches here, I have 2 inches here. So just measure to 2 inches all the way down, fold it and measure to 2 inches all the way down. Secure it with your office pin so that it will be easy for you when you are sewing it on the sewing machine. Secure it with your office pins. So I've already marked these 2 inches. I'll just sew on it. Maintain your 2 inches. That is why I said you can do it and secure it so that it can be easy for you to sew. Maintain the 2 inches. The 2 inches, you see, I do measure it, maintain it. Maintain it. If you don't maintain it, you won't achieve good results. Okay, I've sewed that one. So the other one, I will also fold it. I will leave this one. Use your office pin to pin it so that you will sew on the first one you have sewn. We have it like this. So open it up. That is the 2 inches. Fold it like this so that you won't, by the time you want to sew this next pleat, you won't be able to sew on it. So try to secure it away from being injured. So I've secured that. Now I can fold it the same way I folded that one. So I will fold it. Now the thing is that I must have 2.5 inches here. Half inches that I said you should leave the other time. You want to have half inch in between the sewing. That is what I meant, that you should leave half inch. So I have 2.5 inches here now. So I'll be able to leave half inch. Do you understand? This explanation is better than the first one I did. 2.5 inches now. So half inch in between the sewing. 2.5 inches. Just use your office pin to secure it so that it can be easy for you. Alright, I've sewn everything and I have 8 pleats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last 2 pleats, you see that it's smaller than the first one. So instead of me folding 2.5 inches, just like I said earlier, instead of me folding 2.5 inches like this, so I folded 2 inches together with the distance. So I folded 2 inches, 2 inches. That is for the 2 pleats. And I have like 7 inches, 8 inches left. So that will be for the back. So if you still want more pleats, that means you need more than 45 inches, like maybe 50 inches and above. 50 to 55 inches will be okay for you. Just like I said, I manage this fabric. All right, so you fold this. Take the office pin and fold it into two, like get the center of it and the center of the band. So we're going to attach them together. Okay, let me show you the inner part of this thing. So this is how the inner part is going to be. Now I've gotten the center and the center of this band. So I'm going to attach it now to it. So the part facing up like this, the right part, they face the right part of this plates. So I will be sewing. This is the notch part, the center will be touching the center. Just use your office pin to secure it. Now take it to my I will just sew I'm right there. So I will just sew it. I'll sew from this end to where it's going to stop at the other end. Show you this so that when you're attaching your V shape to your turban, just like I said, you must lay it very well. So when you get to this part, by the time you want to sew it to the body of the turban, make sure you just follow how the shape is. You see how I'm sewing it? So when you get to this type, try to use your hand to straighten it just as if you are straightening it, but not that you are straightening it. I hope you understand. Can you just look at the words I'm doing? If you lay it very well, it won't be difficult for you at this point at all. It won't be difficult. After, take it to your weaving machine and secure this end. And if you don't have weaving machine, you can just cut a piece of paper and secure it so as to make your work neat. So for the handle, I have, just like I said, I have 8 inches by 6 inches. For the 8 inches part, you're going to fold in these parts and fold it in this part. So the two like that. Yeah, after you have secured the two parts, just fold it like this into four. Just fold it into four. And so you sew in a rectangular form. Okay, nice. So simple as that. So do the second one like that, and then we attach it to. Let me attach it now to the body of the turban. Now, for you to attach it, fold the body of the turban into two and measure 9 inches. Measure 9 inches to indicate where 9 inches is going to be. Or let me say 8.5 outside, like outside, because we are sewing it to the outside part of the turban, 9 inches. So this is how it's going to face. It's going to face here. The other one is going to face here. And you sew like 2 to 3 times. Or let me say 3 to 4 times. See how it's going to face. And when you are sewing, start your sewing from the last, place it from the last pleat. Just look at what I'm doing. Now this is how you sew it, you see. So you can now tie it like this. So okay, here with this, the 4 inch, 1.5 inches by 24 inches into 8 places. So this is what we are going to be doing with them. Use your safety pin. Here is where you use your safety pin. Use your safety pin. And what we'll be doing, we'll be passing this thread through. Make sure you use the stretchy part through each pleat and come out from the other end. So with the help of the safety pin, it will be easy for you to through. Pass through and come out from the other end. Now this is how you sew it, you see. So you can now tie it like this. So okay, here with this, the 1.5 inches by 24 inches into 8 places. So this is what we are going to be doing with them. Use your safety pin. Here is where you use your safety pin. Use your safety pin. And what we'll be doing, we'll be passing this thread through. Make sure you use the stretchy part through each pleat and come out from the other end. So with the help of the safety pin, it will be easy for you to through. Pass through and come out from the other end. When everything goes inside, make sure you secure these parts. Just secure it on your sewing machine. Then you continue your passing and come out from the other end, and also secure it the same way you secure that um, first. So that is how you're going to do to hold everything. After coming out from the second end, remove your safety pin and secure this. Just secure it. So the same thing applies to everything. The same thing applies to everything. Just pass it through, just like I explained this first one, and secure the two ends. So it's going to be like ruffle. You see. Idea is what we have. We have a ruffle formed. Okay, so I later added one ruffle to it. I have 9 pleats here. So the remaining part is 4 inches. It remains 4 inches, and we need something to cover, because I will need something to cover the back. That is why I want small left over here. Hope you understand. So I cut out 6 inches now. 6 inches by 23 inches. The length must be a stretchy part. So notch the center and notch the center of this place. Then you sew it together. So I'll sew it together like this. The center we touches the center here. The station must touch the center, so you sew it and secure it. So I can sew it and take it to my weaving machine to secure the rough edge. And if you don't have a weaving machine, just sew it straight. By the time you sew it straight, then you just secure it by turning it to two so that you secure the place. So we have this one attached to this one. It's always there is a way it comes out nice when you have the back attached to the another separate pieces attached to the body of the turban. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, all right. So let me go ahead to attach it. So you see what next to do. Okay, the next thing now, I've already secured all these parts. Like after you have passed your, I removed your face pin and secure it one after the other. So after you have secured, arrange them. I've arranged this one and I've sewed it. Now after you have sewn everything one after the other, try to pull all this apart so that you can be able to arrange them. So do it one after the other. Don't overlap them. You see how I arrange this? Don't overlap. Just pull out this thing, pull it out so that you can sew the edge and secure it before you now sew everything together. So pull everything, take it to your sewing machine and sew the edge just like I did here. Now it is time to, after you have sewn it, like, so we need to, before I wanted to sew it direct, but I saw that it should be able to fall at the back. You know, this part of the ruffle is longer than this part and the other part. So this is what we are going to do. The ruffle part, fold it like this on the band. You know, it is longer. It was longer than it before. So you fold it on the band. You're gonna leave one plate away. So fold it and take it to your sewing machine to secure it. Take it to your sewing machine to secure it. The same thing apply to the second part. So after you have joined the ruffle part to the band and join it at this side again, just fold it into two. Your sewing machine will not be able to go on this. So you will need to work. Use your hand. You will need to use your hand to work. So you sew with needle and thread. Take your time to sew with needle and thread and make it tight. So after you have sewn that part, after you have sewn that after you have sewed this part using your hand needle, because your sewing machine will not be able to go in this, the remaining part is to sew these ones together. So you sew in a cuff way like this. I've already cut it out so that I can have the cuff. So you sew in the cuff way, take it small by small and sew till you reach this end. So after you sew, just do your running stitch. So the running stitch will start from at the back of the ruffle. You start from the back of the ruffle till this place. Then you are done with the work. Hope you get it clear. Guys, I want to show you something because this question will still comes out and I don't want something that I will not be able to answer without a video. So this is it. If you find it difficult to pass your thread through, if you are passing it through here and come out at the other side, it will be very difficult because it's tedious. Now, this is what you're going to do. You go inside and you come out in between the material. You see how I came out? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So in between the material, you comes out and you draw it tight. You also go inside the other fabric. So you do it several times. Like you do it two times before you move forward. You go inside and comes out in between. So that is the best way to sew any bulky fabric that you find difficult to sew. I hope you get that clear. So that is how you're going to do. Make sure you do it tight till you reach this part. And after this part, the running stitches will be on this place. After you're done, can you see? You won't know that I use a needle and thread. So now for the ruffle part, you need to do some things, and this is what we are going to do. We want the ruffle to not to be at the side. So you try to use your hand to draw the ruffles to the center. Use your hand to draw the ruffles to the center. Just try your best. Try your best. Try your best. Draw the ruffle from both sides So move to the both side, try to draw the ruffle, let it fall more at the center down by the side. So I'll go off the camera to do it very well and we'll put on our mannequin to see how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. We can just embellish it with pearls or beads. So I will be beading this turban. I will be beading it maybe like 2 lines. I will only be beading 2 lines. And we are ready to go. So, and if you want it to rough, the ruffle to be more bigger than this, that means I use 45. I use 40 for the edge circumference side. That means you would need 45 to 50 inches. In fact, I would prefer you use 50 inches for the um what is it called? For the length. 15 inches by 15 inches is still okay for you. If you know how to work with that, you will achieve something better, much better than this. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. I will show you video on how to bead in another set of videos. So that's it. The back is more fuller because the more the way you go to the back, the more it makes it fuller. But when you use 50 inches for the length instead of 40, you have it more fuller than this at the front. Alright, hope you love it. Thanks for watching. Bye.